Hello guys, welcome to Coding Arena. So in this video we are going to talk about interesting facts about Python programming which you should not know about it, but after this video you will get to know about some interesting facts about Python programming. So the first fact is Python was a hobby project. Yes, it was a hobby project. It was not some particular project. In December 1989, there was a guy who was known as Guido von Russium was looking for a hobby project to keep him occupied in the week of around Christmas. So in the Christmas, he got some vacations. So he thought he could do something different, and he tried to make a project which will be a new scripting language that will be a descendant to ABC, like which will be easy to read like English language, and that language can be used on different platform as well, like in Windows, Unix, and he chose to call it Python. I don't know why, but he named it Python. So the second interesting fact is the Zen of Python. Tim Peters, a major contributor of Python community, he wrote a poem highlights the philosophy of Python. This is very interesting. Like when you open your Python ideally and you write import this, hit enter, you will see the ban of Python by Tim Peters. This is a beautiful poem he wrote. You just have to write import this, and this poem will be uh, open here and you can read this poem. So let's talk about the third fact. Many big companies are using Python, like NASA, Google, Nokia, IBM. These are the companies which are using Python. So you watching this video on YouTube, and YouTube also is using Python. You can see here uh, YouTube is using Python for your suggestions, video suggestions. There Python is very useful. So the fourth fact is Python do not use braces. Like in C++ and Java, we have to use braces of all type, like curly braces and circle braces. But in Python, we don't need to do that. The fifth fact is function can return multiple values. In C and Java, the function can return only one value, but in Python, you can return more than one value. You can see here. I will show you on the online editor. I will copy paste this. When we run, you will see we created a function. It's returning an integer, a string, and another integer. So this function is returning three values, which is more than one, and we are storing that values in A, B, and C, and printing bn function. You can see Python is returning multiple values. This is not possible in Java and C. So the sixth fact is Python support multiple assignments in one statement. So if you want to assign multiple values into multiple variable, you just have to write x comma y equals to, you want to give 3 to x and 6 to y, and when you will print your values like x, it will print 3, print y, it will print 6. See 3 6. So it is assigning multiple values to the multiple variables in single line. So the seventh interesting fact is with slicing it's easier to reverse a list. Let's check this. I will just copy paste. You can see we in the Python we don't have to write all the reverse function, if we write braces semicolons colon minus 1, it will read the string from right to left. When you will run, you will see it will print from right to left 4 3 2 1. This is known as slicing in Python, which is very useful. So the eighth interesting fact is you can chain comparison. You can write more than three more than two variables. If you want to compare it, you will hit enter, you will find true. So if you will check 3 5 and 3 or 2, you will get false. It is comparing three variables in a single line. This is not possible in C and Java. So the ninth interesting fact is for we can use else statement with for and while loop. This cannot be happen in another language. You will see here we are using for loop, and then we are using else with this for loop. So what we are doing, we are range from 0 1 0 to 5, we are looping this for, and here we will check if I equal to 7, then we will print found, otherwise we will print not found. So let's run it. Okay, so this is for, and e, this is the syntax, and here we have to use, now I think uh, we have to write break also. When we will run, you can see this for loop is running from 1 to 5, and it is checking if I is equal to 7. If I there, it will find I equal to 7, then it will print found. So in the for loop we have not found 7 as I, so it print else part like not found. This we cannot use else with for loop in any other language. So the last interesting fact is underscore can get the last expression values. Like I will open the ideally, just do something like 2 plus 3, and if we want to add 5 plus underscore, it will give 10. What we have done here, we have write 2 plus 3, it gives the output 5. So by using underscore we are getting this value, the last expression value. Like the this 10 is now the value for underscore, and if we write 1 plus underscore, then it will give 11. This cannot be happen in any other language. So these are some interesting facts about Python programming, and if you like this, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to learn Python, I will provide the Python playlist in my description. You can go to my channel and watch that Python playlist. It's totally free. Okay, bye bye. We'll meet you in the next video.